Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here, the sun is shining, and we have a lot to cover today. Grab your coffee and settle in, because the latest updates are absolutely massive and we need to break it all down right now. So let's just talk about the elephant in the room right now, the Las Vegas storyline. We all knew it was going to end badly, but I don't think anyone saw this exact mess coming. Matt Clark has been holding Nick hostage in that dingy storage room for days, pumping him full of fentanyl, just trying to completely destroy his life. And Adam has been running around playing his old spider alter ego trying to fix it, kissing Riza, risking his relationship with Chelsea, just doing the absolute most to save a brother he used to hate. But it all came crashing down, and I mean literally crashing down, because the latest updates are just wild. So raw, so dark. I am still trying to process it all while I type this out furiously. Because here is the thing, Adam finally gets to Nick. After all the poker games and the lies, he finds his brother chained up like an animal. Nick is a total mess. He is high on whatever Matt and that dealer Justin gave him. He can barely stand up straight. He is sweating and shaking. And Matt is right there, smug, arrogant, thinking he has won the ultimate prize. Matt Clark has always been a coward. We know this. Longtime fans remember when he ripped out his own breathing tube years ago just to frame Nick for attempted murder. That is the kind of sick guy we are dealing with. So of course he is gloating. He thinks he has the great Victor Newman's sons right where he wants them. But Adam isn't having it. Adam loves his brother, despite all their bad blood over the years. The Newman brothers protect each other when the chips are down. So a fight breaks out. It had to happen. There was no way they were just going to talk this out. Adam lunges for the keys to Nick's chains. He just wants to get his brother out of there before Matt can inject him with more drugs. But Matt fights back. It is messy. It is brutal. It is not some choreographed action movie fight. It is just two desperate guys shoving each other in a dirty room. And then it happens. The moment that changes everything on the show. The moment that is going to define the rest of the year. Adam shoves Matt. Just a hard, panicked push to get him away from the keys on the table. But Matt loses his balance. His feet slip. And he falls hard. He hits his head right on the edge of this heavy iron table in the center of the room. And that is it. It is over. Matt Clark is dead. Just like that. Instant death. No final words, no dramatic villain speech, just a sickening crack of bone against iron and he is gone. And the silence in that room must have been absolutely deafening. Imagine being Adam in that exact moment. You just wanted the keys. You just wanted to save your brother from a drug overdose. And now you are standing over a dead body, the lifeless body of a guy who has tortured your family for years. But still, a dead body. Adam is just frozen, shocked, looking at his hands. Looking at Matt's blank eyes, and then looking at Nick, who is chained up and drugged out of his mind but still lucid enough to see what just went down. It is a nightmare. And this is where things get really crazy, because the normal thing to do in this situation is call the police, right? You pick up the phone, you call the cops, you tell them it was self-defense. Or an accident, which it completely was. Adam didn't mean to kill him, he just pushed him away. But Nick stops him, Nick panics. And you have to look at it from Nick's perspective for a second. Nick knows Adam's history. We all know Adam's history. He has a rap sheet a mile long. He has done terrible things in the past. He has fake deaths. He has been accused of murder. So Nick looks at the situation. He sees his brother standing over a dead body with blood on the table. And he knows the Vegas cops aren't going to care about the nuance. Nick tells Adam they cannot call the police. He begs him not to. His voice is probably shaking from the fentanyl, but he is dead serious. Because if the cops show up, they are going to look at Adam's record. They are going to see the whole spider persona thing. They are going to see all the shady stuff Adam has been doing with Riza in the high-stakes poker games. And they are going to slap a premeditated murder charge on him so fast his head will spin. Nick is terrified for his brother. He knows Adam will go to prison for the rest of his life. And Nick can't let that happen. Not after Adam risked everything to come save him. So Nick makes a call. A really bad call, but a brotherly call. He convinces Adam to hide the body. Yeah, you read that right. The Newman brothers are covering up a murder. Well, an accidental manslaughter. But still, a cover-up is a felony. They have to get rid of Matt Clark. So now you have these two guys. One is having a total mental crisis from accidentally killing a man. The other is coming down from a massive fentanyl high and is probably going into withdrawals. And they have to figure out how to dispose of a dead body in the middle of the desert. It is so dark. It is so gritty. It feels like a totally different show right now. They managed to hide Matt. The details are sketchy right now, but the fact remains. Matt is hidden, and the secret is born. So they go back to Genoa City. They pack up their stuff, wipe down the storage room, and leave Vegas behind. But you can't really leave something like that behind. You just can't. It follows you. They walk back into their normal lives. Nick goes back to his family. Adam goes back to Chelsea and Connor. But everything is different now. There in the room is different. They are carrying this massive, heavy secret. A secret that could destroy both of their lives and the entire Newman Empire if it ever gets out. And the tension between them is going to be off the charts. Because now they are bonded by blood in a whole new way. They aren't just brothers anymore. They are accomplices. But here is the real tragedy of all this. Adam is not okay. He is really not okay. He has been trying so hard to be a better man lately. For Chelsea. For his son. He wanted to leave Spider in the past. He wanted to be a good Newman. But now he has killed a man. Even by accident, it breaks something fundamental inside him. The spoilers are saying Adam is going to start having a total mental breakdown. The ghost of Matt Clark is going to start haunting him. Not like a literal supernatural ghost, but in his head. In his sleep. A psychological haunting that is going to tear him apart piece by piece. Adam can't close his eyes without seeing Matt falling, without hearing that awful sound of his head hitting the iron table. The nightmares are going to be absolutely brutal. He is going to wake up screaming in the middle of the night, sweating, panicking, grasping at the sheets, and Chelsea is going to notice. Of course she is. She already had a bad feeling about Vegas. She already had dreams about Adam turning back into Spider, and now he comes home and he is a complete wreck. He is jumping at shadows. He is having panic attacks. Real, debilitating panic attacks where he can't breathe, and his chest feels like it is caving in. Adam's hard-won sanity is just slipping through his fingers like sand. And the guilt is eating him alive. Adam has done bad things on purpose before. We all know that. But this was an accident, and covering it up makes it a crime. Every time he looks at Nick, he is going to remember what they did out there in the desert. And Nick is going to see Adam falling apart. Nick is going to feel responsible. Because it was Nick's idea to hide the body, Adam might have called the cops if Nick hadn't stopped him. Adam might have faced the music. So Nick put this massive burden on his brother. And now he has to watch his brother crack under the weight of it. It is a terrible dynamic. This is going to test their bond like never before. Nick and Adam have hated each other for decades. They have fought over women. They have fought over companies. They have tried to ruin each other. But recently they were trying to be brothers. Nick went to Vegas to help Adam. Adam tried to save Nick from Matt. They were actually building a real relationship. But a secret like this. It is a poison. It infects everything it touches. Nick is going to be terrified that Adam is going to confess. Because Adam is so unstable right now. What if Adam just snaps and goes to the police station? What if he blurts it out to Chelsea? And Nick has his own massive problems to deal with. He is still dealing with the drug addiction. He was pumped full of fentanyl and whatever else Matt gave him. You don't just walk away from that and go back to drinking coffee at Crimson Lights. So Nick is trying to fight off intense physical withdrawals. He is trying to act normal around Sharon and Noah and Sienna. He is trying to keep Adam from having a total psychotic break. It is too much for one guy to handle, even a Newman. Nick is going to be spread so thin he might just snap himself, and Matt Clark might be dead, but he is still ruining their lives from beyond the grave. Matt won, in a sick, twisted way. Matt Clark won. Because secrets in Genoa City never stay buried. Someone is going to come looking for Matt. Maybe Riza. Maybe some of his shady Vegas contacts who want their money. Or maybe the cops will find the body out in the desert. And when they do, the trail will lead right back to the Newman brothers. Adam's panic attacks are going to get worse as the pressure mounts. He might start hallucinating Matt while he is awake. Just seeing him in the corner of the room at the ranch, taunting him, reminding him of what he is. A killer, fighter. A monster who can never truly escape his dark past. Chelsea is not stupid. She is a former con artist. She knows when she is being lied to. She can read Adam like a book. She is going to push him. She is going to demand to know what really happened in that storage room in Vegas. And Adam won't be able to tell her. Because if he tells her, he makes her an accessory after the fact. He puts her in legal danger. He has to lie.